What's up, everybody? Bama Guitar Dude here, and what I thought I'd do today is give you a tour of my cast iron collection as it exists right now. Good friend of mine was cooking on cast iron over Thanksgiving, and I was asking her about how long she had been cooking with cast iron, and she said forever. And I thought this stuff had kind of died away, but yeah, just kind of have gotten into cast iron and collecting cast iron and finding vintage pieces. But what I wanted to do is show you 1 month later where I'm at with this new Lodge Pro Logic 12-inch skillet. And this one I got basically for myself for Christmas. And it's a 12-inch skillet, chef style. It's got the rounded sides on it. And I took a wire brush to this to kind of smooth it out on the inside. And I've been cooking on it now for over a month. And I've got to say, this is an excellent, excellent skillet. I really love this thing. It's probably my number one. And again, it's made by Lodge. You can see there the Lodge logo. And yeah, it's a really big skillet, but this is what I use to cook my pizzas, and do a lot of burgers in this. I do a lot of breakfasts, so pancakes, bacon, eggs, sausage, you name it. So I do a lot of my cooking on this skillet, and you can see the seasoning is coming right along. I mean, it's pretty much at this point very well seasoned, very non-stick, so I'm super happy with this purchase. Brand new, these are $40 skillets, but I got it on Amazon for 22 bucks, so I am super stoked about this. But what I wanted to do is show you some of the other pieces that I've acquired. This was the first cast iron that I got, and it's a Wagner chicken fryer, number 8, and you can see the Wagnerware logo. And this guy is what I use to do most of my deep frying of chicken nuggets, turkey nuggets, fish, you know, things like that. It's got very, very steep sides to it. And this guy's just seasoned up really quickly. All of these vintage pieces I had to strip and re-season. And I used a oven self-clean cycle and then seasoned with good old Crisco. There's some cornbread that I made last night. But the Wagner pieces were the most expensive pieces that I acquired, and it just is what it is. It's a better grade of cast iron, and so you're going to pay a little bit more. Here's what I made my cornbread on last night. This is a vintage Lodge smaller skillet, and it's an 8-inch skillet. And this guy I like to use to make my, what I call my personal sized cornbread. You know, it's just something that when I'm cooking for myself, I'll use this little skillet. This right here is a Blankenship, smaller cast iron manufacturer from years ago. And this is actually a lid to a pot system, but it can serve as a cast iron skillet. And no markings on it, so I know this is prior to 1960, but this thing is smooth as glass. I don't know if you can see that, but has a very polished surface on the inside. And yeah, super, super nice skillet. A lot of these skillets I got for less than $25, like this little Lodge right here. I paid 9 bucks for it. I want to say I paid like 12 bucks for this Blankenship. Here is a Wagner griddle. It's a 9-inch griddle, and yeah, this guy is I use this mostly. Started using it for pancakes initially, but now I just use it for like toasting, you know, taco shells and things like that. But I could use it to make pancakes, but I wanted to get this griddle because it's a Wagner, and Wagners are very collectible. So these two guys are Wagner pieces. Here on my wall, I actually mounted this piece of cast iron right here above my stove. This is a Birmingham stove and range 10 1/4 inch skillet, and I'll take it down if I can do this. And actually got done with a seasoning cycle on this yesterday. It was looking kind of dry, but you can see the inside of this is not incredibly smooth, but if you season your cast iron really well, it will be non-stick. So really nice workhorse skillet here, and again, just paid pennies for this Birmingham stove and range skillet. It was very dirty when I got it, and I want to say I spent like $9 on this thing. And then here above my kitchen is an unmarked Wagner 10 1/4 inch skillet, and here is a Lodge number 8 10 1/4 inch skillet. These are well seasoned, and you can see that I have them hanging here by my sink. And you know, when cast iron's not in use, it actually looks really good as a decorative piece in your house. So anyways, that's where I'm at with my cast iron. Super happy with all of it. I really have enjoyed getting back into cast iron, collecting it, and going through the process of restoring this stuff and bringing it back to life and seasoning it and all that whole thing. So it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like restoring pipes. Once you get into it, you kind of get hooked a little bit. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that tour of my cast iron. Mostly skillets at this point, but super happy with all of it. So take care. Talk to you later.